kind of sad towards the end of the year because I know these are your last opportunities to get a lot of these things home in time for the holidays. And we are still doing guaranteed Christmas delivery. We got a great show. We got, Mike, we have raviolis coming up. I've got wine. I've got everything. But I wanted to just pick out a couple items like I do at the beginning of each show. And which one you want to do first, Rocky? You want to do? All right, this is Thea. Like, I need to tell you that this is the greatest olive oil on the planet. I've ordered it probably on my 5th time ordering it. You're getting 2 jumbo bottles, 100% Koroniki olives. What that means is these are the best olives. These are the smallest olives from an amazing region. When you taste this olive oil, I won't usually say it about food, but it's kind of life-changing. It's amazing. And you're getting 2 of the jumbo bottles. I believe, Stephanie, this is the last airing of the year. So if you want to get, and they come gift boxed. This is liquid gold, all right? If you've never tried it, read the reviews. Almost every single review, perfect 5-star. Also coming up, we have got red chocolate. You know my affinity for red chocolate, and I love this combination because we're doing a big, giant gift box. It has 100 pieces of chocolate. You can go the bars, or you can go the truffles. No added sugar. You will never, in a bazillion years, know that there's no added sugar. And the flavor, because it's European chocolate, is incredible. My son comes over with his girlfriend all the time, and they eat this stuff every day. They stick their hands in the box, and every time my son Danny goes, I can't believe there's no sugar in this. Unbelievable. Great gift as well. You can use it for Secret Santa gifts, too, if you would like to. Those are 2 of the highlighted items, but we have something brand new. Excuse me. And I don't often get brand new. It's tough to do with food. You know our wonderful Kerry and Maine maple syrup. It's one of my favorite products to air. It's very close to my heart because it's Vermont. St. Johnsbury, Vermont, where it was all created. Well, David, who is the owner of that company, said, listen, they all love the maple syrup. I wonder if they've ever had maple cream. When I was a kid, I could open up a jar and I could eat that thing for days. It is easily, it's like butter, only it's maple cream. So imagine, because I've told you before, it takes 40 gallons of sap, and it's 1 ingredient. Same with this, only 1 ingredient to boil down to make maple syrup. Then what they do, they take the maple syrup and they reduce that down into a beautiful, sweet, buttery, unctuous cream. Stephanie Roberts is here to tell us all about it.
It is so good.
It should be illegal. That's how good it is.
And it will melt in your mouth. I love it on a pretzel. Little salt, little sweet, a little bit of crunch. But Guy said he might prefer it with a spoon or just a biscuit. So this is special. Wow. This is the very first time we have ever brought the maple cream to HSN. It takes 3 days to make 1 jar because the very special and well-loved Kerry and Maine maple syrup is then cooked down and then whipped by hand until it becomes maple cream. Now remember, you are starting with the best of the best maple syrup. There is only 1 ingredient in this maple cream, and it is Kerry and Maine maple syrup. Those are the trees that have been sugared for 200 years.
I drive by them. I never go to Vermont.
Oh, it's beautiful up there right now. Yep. Snow absolutely everywhere. But it gets even more special, as you know, with the Kerry and Maine maple syrup. It is then aged in the most wonderful Hungarian oak with a hint of rum barrels. So then that's got complexity of flavor. But now we took it 1 step further with the maple cream. It was whipped and then turned into maple cream. Now what sets this maple cream apart is how smooth it is. Usually maple cream has just a little bit of crystally in it, so it feels too sweet.
It tastes like butter. But maple butter.
It is so smooth, it is as if it is maple butter. Fun story, David, who I know you knew well, says he started this company with the goal of making a maple cream because nobody else did a very good job with it. No. Along the way, we had wonderful maple syrup, of course, as a result.
What it does, because it's obviously it's sugar, the sugar crystals will not get all the way down smooth unless it's properly made.
Exactly.
It gets gritty. This tastes, you don't taste anything but that creamy goodness of maple flavor.
If you didn't know how it was made or what was in it, you would think it was butter. That is how smooth it is.
Yeah.
But this is one ingredient, and it's Carrie & May maple syrup, which also is a single-sourced maple syrup. So what does that mean to you? That means it's not a bunch of different saps from a bunch of different places mishmashed together to make maple syrup. These are trees that have been tapped for hundreds of years, 200 years, then made into maple syrup, now made into this maple cream. You could do so many things with it.
I love that you get two, so you can buy one, you can keep one, you can gift one. If you've never tried it and you love maple flavor, okay, I'm just getting a message from Rocky. So we're gonna jump ship for a minute because there's a bunch of people trying to order this, and for some reason, they're having difficulty ordering it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break. We'll come back.
Okay,
I'll
be
fix the
here.
problem. And remind you that we have a great sweepstakes, by the way, as we change gears. Sorry about that, Stephanie. We'll figure it out. If you use your HSN card on a product, you're automatically entered into a really great sweepstakes where you can win up to $5,000 just by using your card. So if you have an HSN credit card, use it. If you don't get one today, Rocky, what is it, 50 bucks today? Rocky? I think it's $50 today. I'm not hearing anybody. Yeah. All right, but that's $50 with your HSN credit card. All right, let's start this show over again with Tiffany Bucciarelli is here with me. So I ordered your raviolis.
Yes.
I have to tell you, I told you this story last time that I had an ex-mother-in-law that was a great Italian cook. Raviolis are like literally gold to them. Like if you didn't finish one, she'd say, no, you put it back in the pot.
Right.
These are the most authentic ravioli I've ever had. These are not like the boxes of raviolis you get in the store. These are made with love by your family.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it, and then I'll get into exactly what you get. But you do have your choice of the ricotta and garlic.
Yes.
Or we have the spinach and ricotta. Everybody will get, let me switch cards here. Everybody will get 24 of these for $79.95. And let me just tell you, 2 or 3 is enough for each person. These are substantial.
Raviolis.
Yeah, they're very
cooked.
big.
Yes.
Yep.
Very big.
So anyway, tell us.
Yeah, so Relli's is my family, my in-laws' family. Bucciarelli is our surname. They've been bringing Italian cuisine, authentic Italian traditions to us for the last 50 years, which is awesome. Charcuterie we love, which Guy knows and loves as well. And we also love to serve ravioli as a staple. Italian cuisine actually is one of the most popular cuisines in the world. However, people are usually very intimidated to make it themselves.
Well, especially homemade ravioli.
Exactly.
It's one thing
like
to
you
cook.
have to roll out the pasta.
Right. If you're cooking spaghetti, you throw it in a pot and you're good to go.
Right, which my mother-in-law did for decades.
This is an art form.
And so what we have done here with the Relli's tradition is we have made it very simple for you. We believe in authentic, fresh ingredients and simplicity, meaning we only use a few ingredients like we would if we were making it fresh.
Right.
So I'm actually going to start with our marinara sauce because our raviolis are getting ready to boil, and it only takes 5 minutes for the raviolis to boil.
And let me remind everybody, you get 2 pints of the sauce.
Yes.
And you get 24 of the raviolis. And honestly, 24 orders of ravioli is probably enough to serve at least 6 people.
Exactly.
Maybe more than that.
Exactly. So our raviolis, or our marinara sauce is actually our staple.
Okay.
And that's why we wanted to include it in both of these flavor profiles. It pairs perfectly with the ricotta, and it pairs perfectly with the spinach and garlic. Marinara sauce, Italian style, is supposed to be light and is supposed to complement the ravioli, not overpower the ravioli. So we're giving you the right amount of ravioli for 24 raviolis. So one container of sauce is for 12 raviolis.
Do you know I have only 100 of these left?
That does not surprise me.
100 left. And let me just say, you know, we have kind of a tradition where we do either a roast beef or we do a turkey or a ham on Christmas Eve. We always do Italian on Christmas Day because nobody wants to cook. And if you buy this, by the way, the combo is the most popular where you get 12 spinach and 12 of the ricotta cheese. That's the one that I ordered. I'll be honest with you, I have not made up my mind which I like better. They're so good.
Yeah, they are
they're golden.
delicious. So with the marinara sauce that we've paired with it, we actually use 2 different types of tomatoes. We import tomatoes from Italy. Those are a little acidic. And then we pair them with tomatoes from California that are sweet. Those 2 together make that perfect, light, and very fresh marinara sauce.
Yes.
We put a little bit of salt, a little bit of basil, a little bit of, I would say, Italian love in there.
Right.
But when you get our marinara sauce at home, read the ingredient profile. We're very proud of it. There's literally 5 ingredients there. So
you see that?
Very fresh, super authentic, and you can definitely compare it to what you get in the grocery store. It is not homemade marinara sauce like that.
There are the ingredients right there. All right, you got to feed me.
Okay.
Because I haven't had it in a week. I had it about a week ago.
One of the great things about raviolis is that they are incredibly easy to cook. I'm not a cook, you know that about me.
Right.
I married into an Italian family who knows food, and I learned the traditions. When my kids say, Mom, what's for dinner? I say raviolis because it's super easy to make.
And when they float, they're done.
When they're they're done, exactly. You get them home frozen. Now this is a ricotta.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a ricotta, and then when the spinach and garlic is done, I'm gonna give you one of those. You're gonna get them home frozen. They're individually packaged because they're incredibly delicate. So each one has their own little container that they're in.
There must be cheese here somewhere.
Cook them from frozen, okay? Cook them from frozen.
I think they should give you a smaller table next time. What do you think?
Right? We have a much larger Italian table at home, so.
Thank you.
We love to put Parmesan cheese, of course, to dress it on top of it, but a little bit of marinara sauce, a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
I only eat a quarter. That's how big these are, like at a time.
Yeah.
So you can see, look at that. Now what is in there?
That's the ricotta. So we use ricotta impastata, and all that means is that the water is fully drained out of the ricotta. So you're getting that creamy, rich cheese, and then we've paired it with our imported Pecorino Romano cheese to give you that savory bite, that cheesy savory bite that you're supposed to get in an Italian ravioli.
Tiffany, I can't even explain.
Now, what I also want to point out, a lot of people, I know you're watching your carbs, your diet, it's almost becoming
it's the holidays.
The new year, but this is almost like guilt-free pasta eating because the way that we do our pasta, the filling, I'm gonna pick one up, if you can see this close up.
Yeah,
look at the filling here. The filling is the majority of the ravioli. Notice how light that pasta is.
Very
We use a fancy Durham wheat pasta. It's higher in protein than what you can get normally. So we are thinking about something light. You don't have to feel like you're eating.
Let me go spinach.
An
Where's the
entire
spinach
plate.
one?
Okay, let me get the spinach for you here.
That's all right. If they're mostly cooked, I don't care. I will eat it.
I know the spinach and garlic is one of your favorites. It's also one of my favorites.
They're so good.
The spinach and garlic has a little bit of an earthy taste to it.
Yeah.
You're getting that spinach, but we've paired it with roasted garlic. So you are getting a little bit of sweetness as well. You have that ricotta paired with that Pecorino Romano cheese. Put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of it. The marinara sauce just elevates this flavor profile to a whole new level.
I want you to see. I don't know if you can see from the side. That's a great shot. Thank you, guys. So there's the filling inside. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Look at that fresh spinach.
Light.
It's diced up, it's minced up in there. It's going to mix so beautiful with that ricotta and Pecorino Romano cheese, right?
All right.
It's delicious.
Spinach is my favorite.
Spinach garlic is my favorite as well.
We don't have this is going to sell out. So here's what I'll tell you. If I'm you, I go half and half. Get half of the spinach, half of the ricotta, or you can get 24 of each. But if you want the combo, Rocky, how am I doing on the combo? Well, I'm not hearing Rocky, so.
Here's what I'll also say too. These are awesome because they come home frozen to you.
Yeah.
So if you want to stock up, where you always want to have something in the freezer where it's like, what do you make for dinner? Or maybe you have a big group coming over for family for the holidays.
I could just eat this whole plate, you know that.
And you want to have 48 or, you know, even more than that. These are what you are going to want to pull out of your freezer because they take 5 minutes to boil in boiling water. That's it. 5 minutes. You will know when the raviolis are done because look, they float right to the top.
No brainer.
No brainer. These are completely done because they floated to the top.
What I like to do is I put them on a paper towel first because I don't like them wet.
Okay.
Because I want the sauce to cook. So that's just a little tip that you can try. But guys, these are exclusive. Can't find them anywhere else. These are made by her family, made with love. And I'm telling you, what's nice is they arrive frozen, so you can take out what you want.
That's right. They arrive frozen. It's always what's for dinner, especially when you're in a pinch.
Yeah.
These are 5-star restaurant quality type raviolis.
These are like, seriously, since they are homemade, these are like the homemade raviolis Italian grandmas will make for you.
Can I tell you a little secret?
Yeah.
You can only get these here at HSN.
Nowhere else.
You can't even get them at a grocery store. You can't even get them at a restaurant.
Look at the size of them. I mean, my hands are big. Look at the size of these.
And this is how you should serve it. A little bit of marinara sauce on the plate first, then go ahead and dish your raviolis, whether it's 2, 3, 4. 3 is typically as many as I eat. 2 is great, and then put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there, just like that. And I also like to put a little basil leaf on there if you want to get really fancy if you're decorating for the holidays.
Look at that. That says holiday right there. And I will tell you, they're great as an appetizer too. Like I would love that to start my meal.
Yep.
Everybody's hungry, wants to have a drink, have a couple raviolis. If you wanted to, you could even egg and bread these and deep fry them.
Absolutely. I know many people that have deep fried them and they absolutely love it. If you have an air fryer, you can air fry them too. Cut them in half, serve them as an appetizer. What's great about it is that the filling is so intact.
Yeah.
When you cut them in half, it's not like the cheese spills out. They do stay in half. So if you want to serve them as an appetizer,
all right,
go ahead.
Order them. They're going to sell out any minute. Order them while you can. Thank you so much, Tiffany. You're wonderful.
Yes, bon appetit.
Here's a quick bite with Natasha. Be right back.
Big blender performance now comes in a compact size. Take a look at the Granite Stone portable blender. You get fresh, healthy smoothies and protein shakes in 30 seconds. And cut the cord. It's rechargeable. You get 12 uses before you even need to plug it in. Blend on the go, blend in your car, on a walk, at the game, or at the beach. It comes with an easy sip lid and a sport lid. Not only does it make smoothies, but you can also make dips and sauces, party drinks, and desserts. It's easy to clean. Just blend soapy water to clean the main unit and then wipe it dry. The tumbler cup is dishwasher safe. Choose from red, turquoise, or white. Scan the QR code now or shop the item number on hsn.com or on the HSN app.
Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
You know, HSN Together for Good is dedicated to empowering women and helping families in times of need. You can join Together for Good in support of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital so that families never get a bill. They don't get a bill for treatment, for travel, for housing, or food. I've been there. It's an amazing place. This holiday season, we're highlighting very touching stories like that of Natalie. So take a listen.
So if I would have told you about Natalie when we first got here, I would have told you that she was so quiet and loved to be carried around by her siblings. And what I've learned since being here is that she just didn't feel great. The cancer was everywhere. Then we came to St. Jude and learned how much hope there was and learned how much that they could do for Natalie here. They told us to plan for treatment to be about 18 months long. I want her to remember how much she's loved and how many miracles we saw worked here at St. Jude and how important her life is. At St. Jude, there was hope.
All right, you can search St. Jude or Together for Good on hsn.com. You can get more information on how you can donate, and together we can make a big difference. All right, welcome back, everybody. I am so excited because this is my favorite new wine company. excuse me, I ordered the Cabernet Sauvignon about a month and a half ago. I have like one bottle left. Danny keeps stealing it. It is amazing. But this is our Isla Ray and Olivia Edmond California collection. So what we've got here is we've got a bunch of different choices. Anybody can order 4 of the Cabernet, 4 of the Pinot, 4 of the Chardonnay, or 4 of the Moscato, all right? Or you can do a combination of 1 of each in a 4-pack, or you could do the same if you buy a case. So in a case, you can buy all Pinot, all Moscato, all Chardonnay, all Merlot, or you can get 3 of each bottles in a case. Guys, take my word for this. This wine is awesome. Ari Gurovich is here. He's going to tell us a little more about it. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So I became a big fan. Whitney was here before, and you know Whitney.
Yeah,
she was our
worked
other
with
spokesperson that came out. I tasted it on air, and I was like, and I know red wine. I've been in Napa, all that stuff, and I'm a Cabernet drinker. I fell in love with this stuff. And I'm telling you, every other wine is every bit as good as the Cabernet. It really just depends on what kind of wine you like. But you guys, they did a wonderful job with this stuff. Welcome to our show.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for having me. We source these wines specifically for HSN, and we have a great selection to make your holiday planning effortless. So effortless planning and effortless pairing with all your food dishes. So you have a Cabernet that'll go with your roast and your brisket. You have Chardonnay that pairs with pasta and turkey and ham. And we also have the Moscato, which is delicious, light, sweet, great with spicy foods, and a Pinot Grigio, which is fantastic, that goes with salads and seafood and can be enjoyed as a cocktail as well. So great wines sourced specifically for HSN. We are able to produce these wines and ship them direct to your home. So again, taking all the effort out of it, you don't have to lug a case back home from the store. These wines are delivered to your house, and there you go. Very, very easy. And I'm shipping a box to my mother-in-law in New Orleans. We have a big crew coming in for the holidays this month. So just taking one less thing to do when you're planning for your holidays. The Chardonnay, is one of my favorites. They say that Cabernet is the king of Napa. Well, Chardonnay is the queen. It's actually one of the more famous wines that comes from the region. All these wines are sourced at California juice and pair perfectly with your holiday cuisine.
I love it. Sorry, we're having issues with our microphones. We're having all kinds of crazy issues, but we're good to go. So we explained to everybody, you can get 1 of each if you want to buy a 4-pack, or you can get 3 of each if you want to buy a 12-pack. What's the first one we're going to try?
Well, why don't we start with the Pinot Grigio?
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that's right here.
And explain to us the kind of the highlights of what the Pinot is like.
Yeah, look, Pinot is become one of America's favorite whites. It's really easy to drink. Originally coming from Italy, but the Pinot that we grow in California is fantastic. It pairs great with food. It's a great little cocktail wine. It's what I call a porch pounder.
Let's do it.
Easy to drink.
Yeah, I'll take one, you pour me, and then you pour you.
I was ready to drink. All right, cheers.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
See, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
My 2 favorites are the Pinot and the Cabernet. I don't normally drink Pinot, but that's fantastic.
This is a no-brainer. Easy to drink, lots of fun.
All right, I got to try the Cabernet. So I'll do that really quick because I know we're already almost out of time already.
All right. And I'm going to go with the Chardonnay.
All right. I should probably be drinking more wine since we are apparently having a lot of trouble with our technical side, but I'm here and we're all good.
No problem.
I'm not going anywhere. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
If you can get the Cabernet, get the Cabernet. Here we go. That's just killer.
Look, there's nothing better than having great food, great friends, family, and great wine.
I love also that if you buy the case, you got 12 gifts, and that's only about $10 per gift.
We're shipping boxes to friends all over the country. This just makes the holidays a lot easier. It takes the planning right out of it.
Everybody loves a good glass of wine. By the way, we do have the wine, the gift bag set. If you want to turn this into gifts, you can do that as well. But grab the wine. You're going to absolutely love it. Ari, thank you, my friend. Short and sweet, but we have so much to cover in the show today, so it's been a little bit crazy. So, all right, Rocky, I cannot hear you, so I'm just letting you know I'm going over here. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. You ready to go?
Sure, I'm always ready.
One of us is. Well, remember, we're a TV company, so we have all kinds of electronics, and every once in a while they don't work. So I'm really not hearing anybody.
I got you.
Where, in the control room.
Rocky,
But,
you talk to me. I got you.
yeah, you can save me. I know one thing. I'm actually going to take this out of my ear because it's just making it worse. So this olive oil, and I will say this to everybody out there, and most of you know because almost every review is 5-star, is the best olive oil, I believe, on the planet. The olives are amazing, and we'll show you some of the footage of how they're harvested. But Stephanie, I got to tell you, I'm on auto ship. I'm on my 5th shipment.
Love it.
And I've given it as gifts. People love this stuff. What makes it so special?
All right, well, what makes it so special, first of all, is the fact that it is made from a special olive. This is made from the Kornjaki olive. So all through Guys Food shows, we talk so much about where your food is sourced from and how much ingredients matter. There is one ingredient in Thea olive oil, and it is the juice of the Kornjaki olive. So you go all the way to the south of Greece, where there's a family farm. They hand pick these beautiful olives. And note that they're not real big. Think how many of these beautiful olives it takes. Once they are cold pressed, the juice is then carefully bottled, and then it travels over to us. So the care and concern that goes into each and every bottle of olive oil is the first start of why this is so special. But then you put it in your mouth and you feel the smoothness and you taste the richness and you realize that the olive oil that you have probably been buying your whole life at the grocery store is not the same. Here is the difference. Thea olive oil is single sourced with only the Kornjaki olive juice, if you will, pressed into the olive oil. That's the difference. If you go to the grocery store, that is a mishmash. We don't actually know where all those olives are from because that's how they're able to bottle it and sell it as olive oil. So the difference is the sourcing, the single sourcing. What's the difference in your mouth? Oh, I'm gonna let Guy talk about that. Why is this so different in your mouth when you try it?
I think because the quality starts from the olive itself and how they harvest it, how they take care of it, how they nurture it. They use a specific olive. It's not a whole bunch of olives from a bunch of other places.
Exactly.
And you can tell by the color, by the aroma. I always say as soon as you put it in your mouth, the olive explodes, flavor explodes in your mouth. It's amazing.
It's a full mouthfeel. That's the word I like to use.
Yep.
So we've told you it's special, and the reviews will tell you just how special it is. So here's the problem I have. How do you know what to use something so special? Well, this is what I love what we've done. Look at the size of this bottle.
Wow.
And you're getting 2. So the answer of how to use it is use it liberally, use it all the time, because quite honestly, a little olive oil goes a very long way. So how do I use it? Well, if I'm gonna slice some tomatoes and have a quick little caprese salad, do you know how much better that caprese gets? How much richer? How much more luxurious if I just drizzle a little.
I used it the other day to make a bruschetta.
Yeah.
Bruschetta.
Was it the
The
smoothest
best
thing
one I've
ever?
ever had in my life.
Absolutely, because this changes everything.
Even if you just put it on shrimp or scallops and you saute them, it has so much flavor. A little bit of lemon, a little bit of garlic. It starts with the oil. And, we always read about why the Mediterraneans always are so healthy, right? Because they eat real food.
Absolutely.
Real ingredients.
Without preservatives and chemicals, and that's what this is.
If you I don't even know why you would ever use any kind of other oil. Maybe a frying oil, like a peanut oil, is different because it's not as valuable.
And you need it for temperature.
Right, but this
is flavor. This is quality and flavor. All right, so it's Tuesday night, right? And I'm trying to make dinner just a little bit special. Heck, I'm probably just trying to make dinner, right? But let's make it as special as we can when I'm a working mom on the fly. So I take my good olive oil and I use that to saute my shrimp because it's gonna add another level of flair. You saw me drizzle it here on the chicken breast. I gotta be honest, a grilled chicken breast, every time they show up at my house, someone goes, oh, we're having chicken again? You know what, make the chicken chicken better. Drizzle some richness on the top. You don't have to fry the chicken. You don't have to even sauce the chicken. You just drizzle it with a little richness and a little bit of that healthy fat, and it changes the whole way it feels in your mouth. When you go to a fine restaurant, think about when they bring out the bread and the oil at the beginning of the meal. It's always the best thing you've ever had, right? And the reason is because that is an olive oil different than what you're probably using at home, because that olive oil didn't come from the grocery store. Now, here's the thing. That olive oil also probably didn't come from a family farm in the south of Greece. That is how special this is. And what I love about this family, and by the way, the family lives there, talks to us, and sends it over. It is such a unique, it's as close as I can come to going to a Grecian market.
It's one of the hardest products for us to keep in stock.
Absolutely it is.
Everybody is on auto ship. In fact, if you want auto ship, I don't even know how many I have left of that. I know in regular single ship, I have like 900. We go through thousands of these every airing. So if you want to try something new or give somebody who's a foodie a really great gift, give them this.
Absolutely.
Right?
Remember, you're getting two. So you're getting two 25 plus ounces.
51 ounces.
51 and a half ounces of olive oil. So you can certainly keep one, gift one. I buy multiples and do a lot of gifting. This was my girlfriend gift at a party where you bring like 5 of your favorite things one year. They have asked me for it every single year since then, because it is such a treat. So the other thing I like about it is they've made the whole experience unique and different.
I love the bottle.
The bottle is beautiful.
Love the bottle.
It is glass, and it is dark glass, because that helps keep the olive oil fresh. Now, when you look at the bottle, one of the first things that you'll notice is that there's a date on it. This, very similar to any other special thing, we were talking about this with maple syrup as well, it harvests once a year. When it's gone, it's gone. And olives are fickle. You know, if they don't have enough rain, if they have too much rain, then they don't get a good harvest.
They're like grapes.
We only, it's very similar to wine. So we only get what we get. And when this year's harvest is gone, then we'll have to wait till next year. So we always put the harvest year on it, so you know it is this year's harvest, and we change the art every year.
This is your last airing of the year that we know of.
This is the last scheduled airing before the holidays.
Rocky, how many do I have in just single ship? How many are left? 900 left in single ship. Guys, what's wonderful about this too is you get these great gift boxes. I don't know if we showed them to you in the beginning. So you have a wonderful gift to give to somebody, and if you know somebody who loves to eat, somebody that's a foodie, somebody who loves to cook, or somebody that just loves great flavor, you guys will flip when you try this out. I always like to put a little on top. Do you mind?
Absolutely.
So
Please do.
this.
Oops, I got a runner. Got a runner. All right. So here's what I want you to notice, though. We don't need to sauce this. We don't need to use a marinara or a heavy cream. Just a little bit of olive oil. Maybe squeeze some lemon on it so that we get our fat and our acid. And I have now made a gourmet meal. And what made it gourmet? The topping of the olive oil. It changes the quality and the flavor of absolutely everything you use it for. So I've got a couple tricks that I've been using for the holiday season. I may or may not occasionally buy store-bought hummus. Apologies to everybody.
I was just going to say, that's one of my favorite ways to use it.
Well, so then, the only reason I will buy store-bought hummus is because I know how to fake it, right? So if I'm running late, don't have time to do something fancier for my guests, I take things that I have bought, even if they're from the refrigerator section of the store, and I drizzle a little bit on it. Because even if the hummus isn't quite as rich as I'd like, I can make up for it with the drizzle of the olive oil. Isn't that beautiful? You can do the exact same thing with pesto. Isn't that wonderful? There is something about the hummus and the olive oil that makes it so special. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the pesto. I'm just gonna add a little bit extra on top.
And you can make your pesto with this if you want to.
Absolutely you can. And again, that's why I'm so excited that you're getting the 50 plus ounces, because that way you won't hesitate to use it. I admit, the first year that I worked with Thea, I was so excited and so in love with it, I babied it. I'm like, no, it's for a special occasion. Then I realized this is a lot of olive oil.
You yelled at me.
I know, we did. We both.
Stephanie yelled at me because I like to use it sparingly because it's like gold to me. And she was like, it's Don't. Use
Right,
it.
use
You're getting
it.
a ton of it.
Live it. Oh, so you were having the ravioli? I don't
Yeah.
have to sauce that ravioli
No,
because
it's
now
perfect.
we've got all these
Well,
clean, great
well, and the ravioli
ingredients.
has flavor in it. So you
Absolutely.
can put a little Parmesan cheese on there and you'd be good to go.
Oh, I'd like
I love
that.
it on soups. I love it in dressings. I love it on salads.
Yeah, let's make it with the salad dressing
Okay.
here. You want me to do the whisking for me? I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
add
yeah.
a little. So remember, anytime you make a salad dressing, 2 to 1 is the only thing you have to remember. 2 parts oil to 1 part acid. In this case, we've used some lemon juice. Sometimes I use a balsamic vinegar, add some salt and pepper. That's all you need for a great salad dressing. I have been able to 100% give up any form of bottled salad dressing because I can make the best salad dressing in the world with literally 4 ingredients.
Why would you buy an Italian dressing or a Greek salad dressing?
Right.
And by the way, if you like Greek salad, you could make the best Greek salad dressing with this ever.
Out of this world.
Right, with a little feta
Yeah,
and a little, oh my God,
absolutely.
garlic. It would be killer.
You are making, again, because of the quality, you are able to do it. Again, what makes it special, the queen of the olives is what the Korniecki olive is known as. This is all that is in Thea olive oil. 1 type of single-sourced, cold-pressed olive oil. The higher quality olive you use, the less acidic it is. So it's smooth, it fills your mouth, and it literally changes the flavor of absolutely everything that you use it on. I love the thought that they are picking these olives on a farm as a family, cold pressing them to keep the integrity
that's why
of
we
the
don't,
juice.
because it's a small company.
Absolutely.
And they put a lot of love into it. I find some of the best wine I've ever had is from smaller vineyards, right? Because they put a lot of love and care in it. This is so giftable. We're showing you some of the background. And look at how small the olives are. I think people think they're bigger because they buy the big colossals in a can and they think that's what olives are.
Which is not exactly how we make olive oil. Right. These do not equate to this. That is for sure. I know as a foodie, you know this. When you use olive oil on an ice cream or if you make it on an olive oil cake, it produces a creaminess. It actually enhances the creaminess of the ice
and
cream
the aroma.
as is. Just a little bit there. And that's why I'm saying this is gonna last you and this is gonna open you to try new things. I actually never thought that bread and olive oil was all that exciting because it tasted kind of oily, right? If you don't have the right olive oil, this is a whole different taste because it has flavor. It takes the characteristics
and
of
processed
the olive.
oil has none of that.
Exactly.
I mean, processed oil is what they use in fast food places. You don't want to do that. Not for your family. You want to get the real deal, and that's what this is. All right, I need to update everybody. I have 800 left in single ship. If you want auto ship, we're checking on that now. Hey, Rocky, when you have a sec, let me know what we got on auto ship because I know so many people like to get it on auto ship.
Absolutely. We
get it
recommend that.
They buy it every 2 months.
We recommend that. If you're going to use this.
Okay. 700 now in single ship and just a few thousand on auto ship. We always load up on auto ship because we know most people that try it once, they want to get it every 2 months.
And we're going to have to wait till the next harvest at this point. Because again, it gets harvested, it gets bottled, it gets sent to us, and then once that harvest has been sold, we have to wait till it happens again. The crew getting a good treat there. What about things like pizza? Even if it isn't a great pizza, being able to drizzle it on a flatbed, drizzle it on a pizza, just anything that you can do to elevate your food.
When I finish the pizza and I have the crust left.
Oh, heck yeah.
Then I use the olive oil for the crust.
Yet you tell me not to give you too much bread here.
Yeah,
come on.
Now, if you're gonna go,
if you're gonna go big, right?
Go ahead first.
Absolutely.
Guys, 15,600 gone. I think I only have I have like less than 4,000 left. And you know, we sell 1 in 2,000 of these every airing.
Absolutely.
So if you want to get it home and you want to use an HSN credit card for the first time, this is $50 off. It's $9.95 because we're going to put $50 in your account when you open it. And today is the last day to do that. It's the biggest incentive that we do at the network all year long. So if you want to get it, and remember, you're going to get this guaranteed for holiday. So if you're giving it for a gift, and I can't think of a better foodie gift to get to anybody.
It's an amazing gift.
Right?
And it doesn't have to be anybody that particularly loves to cook. It's just loving the taste of good food.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to say, listen, put it on your shrimp and on your fettuccine and then just squeeze some lemon on it and you're good to go. This is to me like, you know, when you go on vacation and you have time to poke around and you go into those, you know, high-end stores, the boutiques, whether they're food or gift, and you find something like this and you think, think, okay, it's a vacation, I'm going to treat myself. I love that we can bring this to you right now so that you can either treat yourself or you can treat those on your gift list to some absolutely phenomenal, high quality food ingredients that we simply can't find everywhere. You'll never find this at a grocery store. You will never find a single sourced olive oil made from the Queen Korniecki olive at a grocery store, because quite honestly, they couldn't get enough of it to do it. It's special. The reason there's so much olive oil at the grocery store is because it's a mishmash of whatever's laying around.
Yeah, and you know what I love? And I love that you're doing this and you did the maple cream, because you got to remember, it's a single ingredient, all right? It is harvested maybe once or twice a year, depending on what, as far as sap from a tree. Really, it has to be a certain time of year. It has to be when it gets cold, right? And the trees are running before they freeze. This is a family that doesn't do it every week.
No.
They have to harvest this maybe 1 or 2 good seasons, and we get to benefit from it. And I know from talking with Matt, who handles the account for this, he's like, they can't make enough of this stuff.
Oh no, we beg them for more.
They can't make enough of it. So if you want to get it, and you want to find out what all the big deal is about, order 2 of these bottles. And if, like I said, if you know somebody that's a foodie, they would flip for this.
No, I do. I absolutely love it for gifting, because honestly, it's kind of one of those things where you rarely stop and say, I am going to treat myself to a phenomenal bottle of olive oil. But I will tell you this, once you do it, you will absolutely never go back. It has 100% changed the way I eat food, and now, honestly, the way I cook food. Even when I'm not trying to do something fancy, I saute all my kids' meats, all our seafood, everything, every single salad dressing I make with Thea's olive oil, because it changes the difference on the way absolutely everything tastes. What a cool gift to somebody, to change how they actually taste all these different kinds of food. So that is definitely what's happened to me in using it, and you know what? Now I make sure I always have it. But again, you're getting a big bottle. If you look at the amount that 25+ ounces of olive oil is, and you're gonna use it tablespoon by tablespoon, you could easily get 6 months out of it.
You buy a 16-ounce bottle of good quality olive oil, even from the grocery store, it's going to be $20 a bottle.
Is, and it's not even good.
And you're not even getting as much. And it's not even going to be the same Korniecki olives.
Yeah.
Olive oil is expensive, all right? That's the good stuff, especially. And the better the grade of the olives, the more expensive the olive oil is. But it makes such a huge difference in the food you put it on. Like, why would you buy a cheap olive oil if you're going to be eating it?
Exactly.
I mean, you might as well get the best olive oil you can get.
And I had to be convinced that it did make a difference with cooking. And guess what? It does. Because when I saute in it, all of the flavor of the olive goes right into the food. So my family's going to tell you right away that they're tired of my pan-fried chicken breasts, because we eat a lot of chicken in my house, right?
Cutlets. I love cutlets.
It's okay. It is okay. But I can make them sexy. I can make them rich. I can make them taste so much better by topping it with a little olive oil. Everything you see here gets elevated to another level when you add an ingredient that makes a difference. I'll be honest, I have a mom heart. I love the family farm story. I love the fact that this family is so proud of what they create. We've asked them to, well, maybe you could put it in different bottles so we can get more of it. And they said, nope, we want it just like it is because of the quality.
I've talked to every one of our chefs who are the big chefs. We got Wolfgang, we have Curtis, we have Chef Taylor who's coming up in a bit. You ask any of those chefs, what are the big things? What are the most important things on becoming a decent cook? And they will say 2 things. They will say quality tools and the best ingredients every single time.
And if you don't like to cook,
and they'll say,
you could just go right to the ingredients.
But here's what you do if you don't like to cook. Go buy some scallops, shrimp. Take them home. You can lightly flour them or dust them if you want. That's what I do. Pan sear them in a little bit of this olive oil, all right? You add capers, squeeze a lemon, a little bit of wine, let it reduce, put it over pasta. It's not complicated.
Exactly.
It's really good, and I would get the best seafood I could buy too. It's really good ingredients, decent tools, which we're gonna learn a little bit more with when Chef Tila comes out. But that's all it is. It's not that complicated. You have to start with good stuff.
You do, and you can see the difference when you look right up close at that. Your grocery store olive oil doesn't have that tinge to it. You know why? Because it isn't pressed from one high-quality olive. This is what a Korniecki olive looks like when it comes from South Greece, a family farm, cold-pressed, carefully bottled, beautiful artwork added just because they love it that much. And now we can gift it, we can cook with
Look
it.
how many sold.
And we can enjoy it. Oh, I love it.
15,878 people are going to be so happy. I have 500 left if you want to get the single ship. And here's what you're getting. You're getting 2 boxes. Each one comes in its own box, and the stories on the box, all the, I should say, the lone ingredient, which is Guernica olive oil, but you will flip out, and whoever you give it to will love to cook with it.
You'll never go back. You will 100% never go back.
I will never buy another olive oil again. You can't.
No.
It's like carrying Maine maple syrup.
Yep.
There's nothing better. Thanks, my dear.
Good to see you.
All right, good to see you too. Hey, come on over here. So I ordered these when we launched them, and this is our Butcher Box 12-pack of grass-fed beef burgers. If you guys love beefy, rich, delicious, 100% grass-fed beef, we are doing a special, $10 off, free shipping, and you get a dozen of these burgers. They are phenomenal. I'll be honest, you don't even have to put anything on them. Like, I know the authentic Louis Lunch up in Connecticut, they don't have ketchup, they don't have mustard, they're like, you taste the meat. This is incredible. $79.95 is our price, free shipping and handling. All right, Carrie Miletto. What do I always say? Can't have a show without Carrie Miletto. I gotta have Carrie Miletto in my show.
Love you so much.
And I have this. I have this on my dining room table.
Yeah, you were telling
Every
me.
time the kids come over, they reach in.
Yep.
I got the truffles because I like the truffles. But here's what we're doing.
Okay.
Red chocolate, no sugar added. European chocolate, the best of the best. No added sugar. You will never know the difference. You will think you got these at a 5-star cafe in Paris,
right,
or Belgium, or somewhere in Europe.
Yep.
Because that's how they're made. But there's no added sugar. Every time I eat one of the raspberry creams, I'm like, how does this not have sugar?
How is it possible?
And you get 100 pieces. All you need to do is choose bars.
Yep.
Or you can go truffles.
Yep.
Or you could do combo.
Combo,
right?
which is what I'm showing
Combo
here.
is the way to go. Gives you everything.
Absolutely.
$42.95. If you get a brand new HSN credit card, free, because we'll cover the tax. Because there's no shipping on this.
I love it.
I love it.
I'm sad, like you are too, because this is it. This is the last show of the year for Red Chocolate. We have loved being your chocolate of choice for so many years already here at HSN. But the reason we are a chocolate of choice for you is because we are the premier no sugar added chocolate with reduced fat and calories. All that adds up to be guilt-free. So I love that we can put that indulgence back in your life, and we are really proud to say that we are your chocolate therapy. So we like to really make sure we're taking care of you.
Yeah.
And the choice is, let's go through so you can kind of figure it out, because this needs to be what you're using to check off all those last-minute boxes of the people that you need to buy for, including yourself. So if you're going all bars, it would be these 3 different types of bars. So the first one we have is our dark chocolate. Our cacao beans are actually from the Côte d'Ivoire region in Africa, which is the top place to buy them from. And notice how our chocolate is almost cut like a jewel, because everything for us, if you notice, it is the diamond. I actually realized this. It took me like a while to realize, but it is our diamond right there on the bar. So you're gonna get your dark chocolate. Our milk chocolate would be the second choice that you're going to get there, which is absolutely, again, cut the same, absolutely beautiful.
It's beautiful to look at.
Super creamy, super delicious. And
that's
then
a European touch.
That is.
They always facet the chocolate, because it really, the look of it is important, because you got to, what you eat, you want to look beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. And they come, and so they're two pieces, I guess you could say, which is to me like a perfect snack. But again, because they're fewer calories, because they're reduced fat, you can have more of these and not feel bad about it. So if the box gets enticing and you keep going in, that's totally fine. But the blonde is actually our non-GMO chocolate, whipped, mixed with our white chocolate. Everyone thinks that it has butterscotch and it has caramel and everything in it, but it doesn't. But it's just very exclusive, very different. So if you want the bars, you would get those 3 flavors mixed in, about 30 or so of each, right? If you want to go full truffles, then let's go truffles.
That's what I did.
Our truffles are unlike any other truffles you've ever seen in your life, because ours are made into a diamond. So that's number 1. But then when we go inside of them, this is your coconut.
Heaven.
Thank you for that close-up. Look at that. Really full. We don't just put like a little tiny little bit. This is like 1 diamond. It'll pop, and it's the most beautiful flavor, because you're getting that milk chocolate on the outside and then that pop of flavor on the inside. They're amazing.
The second one, I believe this is, okay, this is our hazelnut. So this is
Danny's favorite.
This is your typical ganache, you know, hazelnut, beautiful, yummy, delicious milk chocolate.
Soft, yeah.
Super, you see this, super soft.
And then my favorite's coming.
Here it comes. Okay, ready? And then the third flavor that you're getting. Oh, look at that. And a whole bunch of it just stuck right there. Do you see this? It's like almost like a mousse.
It's almost
so
like
soft.
a nougat.
Yeah.
But a fudgy nougat.
Oh my gosh. So really full, you guys. I mean, do you see? I love that it broke like that so you can see. This is one truffle. You're getting 100 in the box. And what I love about it is that they're all individually wrapped. So they're ready for you. They're staying at their ultimate freshness until you're ready to chow down on one. And I love also that if you're buying this for a gift, start thinking about doctor's office, nail tech, nail place.
What do you get
the
them?
schools, like, right. It's something like if it's something for a few people, they can just open up, grab one, and go.
And get this for your dentist because there's no sugar added.
Oh, your dentist would love this. Everybody in the office would love this. But this is great for those kind of gifts. If you're going to a party and you want to hand this over to the hostess, this is perfect for that.
I like putting it in like a crystal bowl and just leaving it in the house.
You absolutely can. We made the box for you, but if you want to take it out of the box, I love to also show, I hope this bowl is big enough actually for when we come back here.
Maybe it's not. Look at how much you got.
We're gonna find out. This one's a little small. That's okay. Look at it, we're just gonna do that.
Do it.
Okay, and there's still some in the box, okay? So what's happening is this is way overflowing and this bowl is really, really full. I love that we're giving you so many. It's going to take you right into the new year, and whoever you gift this to, it's gonna take them into the new year. But again, remember, because New Year, we say, oh, then we're gonna start watching what we're eating. You don't have to worry with red. No sugar added. But what's great about us too, we are Weight Watchers friendly. We are keto friendly. If you are gluten free, absolutely no problem having this. This is my husband's favorite chocolate because he is gluten free. Also, if you are kosher, we are good for you.
Look how full they are.
Look at this. Oh gosh, it's so good.
Isn't it great?
How'd you break that so perfectly?
I just got in there with my teeth. Anyway, those are actually like little bits of raspberry in there.
Yeah,
it is,
it's fresh.
There's a chocolate called something mash. Very good. I always loved it. Full of sugar, very tasty. This tastes exactly like it.
Yeah.
Only I think this is better because the chocolate quality is better.
I mean, you know, we have no palm oils in our chocolate. We are equivalent to, took 5 years of German chocolatiers, master chocolatiers to come up with our recipe. And what's so important about that is that it tells you that the quality is there. We weren't going to release this. We weren't going to put this out in the marketplace and have it taste weird. You ever had like chocolate that had no sugar added?
Yeah.
And it just, you
it has an
bite
aftertaste.
it, and then you tell yourself, well, I have to avoid the sugars. This is what I have to do. But then you're not really enjoying your moment. I call it the moment of elegance. You're not enjoying it. This is the chocolate that brings it back so that you can have your moment to escape. You can have what we call your chocolate therapy, and you don't have to feel bad about it later.
If you want truffles, direct ship, I have 275 left.
That's it.
Here's what I'll tell you. 400 in the mini bars on direct ship. Here's what I'll tell you. If you've never had it before, the bars might be a better option because you get to try the pure chocolate, even though it has incredible flavor. If you've had it before or you love the look of the truffle, which is, I love the stuffed truffles.
I was like,
because
to do this.
I'm a huge fan of coconut.
It's like my diamond.
Yeah, but I'm a huge fan of coconut.
Yeah.
The hazelnut is every bit as good. I love the cherry or the raspberry. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But it's so good, and they're so filled.
They're so filled.
They're only about, what, 40 or 50 calories a piece.
I'm gonna do this just so you can see. Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Versus a peanut butter cup, which is probably 200 calories.
It just rolls right onto my finger. Do you see that?
It's rich.
So it's super soft. It's almost like a mousse, like kind of feeling.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And you have that really good covering of chocolate around it. So I kid you not. So I'm gonna do this. It's gonna make a little mess, but when you eat it, you see how it pops? It just pops. So when you bite into it, it fills up first with the milk chocolate, and then it fills up second with whichever flavor that you've eaten.
We are extremely busy.
So good. Okay.
We are busy. Well, this is holiday, right?
This
you
is
buy
it.
a box, you get it in a week,
Yeah.
you put it out on the counter, and watch how fast everybody gobbles it up. And the nice thing is, and we talk about this all the time, relatively guilt-free.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you could eat this anytime. You're not gonna get the sugar rush.
Yeah.
or crash.
Yes, and that's why nutritionists love us, because we are the chocolate that you can eat and not just blow everything. And I think that's what's really important. You know, we're always looking for the better indulgences. Like I always say, if you're gonna indulge, do the absolute best quality you possibly can, right? But if you can indulge and not go over the edge, that's what Red is for. It's going to keep you on track. It's going to be that thing that's going to keep you, again, if you're doing keto, if you're doing Weight Watchers, any of those things, we are friendly with those. If you're gluten-free, you're good to go. I would say it's bow and go for the box, but we already put the bow on it, so you don't even need the bow. We really thought of everything.
I put the box on the counter.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It looks like a decoration.
It opens and closes, and every time there's a surprise inside.
Right.
It's a new surprise every time.
Let me update you.
Yes.
If you want the truffles, they're more popular. Actually, the combo is very popular where you get bars.
Combo should.
Remember, with the combo, you get 50-50. All right? And you get everything. But if you want the truffles, I have 250 left.
Oh my gosh, that's...
No, Rocky just said 200 left. So if you want, and if I'm telling you, if you're on the fence, get the truffles. They're beautiful.
I mean,
when people open them up, they're like, oh my gosh, they're little diamonds.
They're diamonds. There's nothing like this on the marketplace. You can't go anywhere else and find a diamond chocolate. So if you're looking for something very unique and very special for someone, so you want to get someone something and you just listen, we all show love with chocolate. If you want to show me love, you get me chocolate. I don't really know anyone. There's very few people in the world that say, I don't like chocolate. Chocolate has been rated. It helps us in so many different ways. But what I love about it, again, is it gives you that moment to feel special. It gives you that moment to just have a little bit of an indulgence. And I love that these, again, are packed to be ready for you and any of those little indulgent moments. So one truffle at a time or one bar at a time. And that's what makes this super simple to snack on. So the fact that we've given you the box also gives you a way to share this with your office. Share this with the person that's having the holiday party, and you bring it over to the party and everyone can kind of dip in and have a chocolate. If you want to have a party at your house and you want to give a present for people to take home, this is beautiful to set on each place setting so someone can take it home with them.
You know what I like to do? I like to let people try it, but I don't tell them there's no sugar added.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I never tell them.
They never know.
And then later, after they've eaten it, I'll be like, by the way, do you know there was no added sugar?
By the way.
And they all look at me and they're like, are you know what, kidding me? And I'm like, no, I swear, there's no added sugar. So, all right. So the truffles, the combo is the most popular. Now the combo is tied to truffle. So the bars are in third place.
See the nut?
Look at that. You know what they're doing? Rocky just told me. Rocky's my producer. He said everybody's buying more than one box.
Well, yeah, this is it.
They're getting the combo and they're buying the truffles.
So here's the deal. If you are looking for the gift that's something different, you're not real sure what the person enjoys, but you know they like chocolate, this is the chocolate to get them. Because again, you're not buying them something that's so over the top that they're like, oh, how am I gonna eat all that? There's no sugar added. We are reduced fat, we are reduced calorie, we are keto friendly, Weight Watchers friendly, non-GMO. It's all the good stuff, but it's allowing you to have that indulgence, right? Because we all want to be able to sit down after a dinner. I like to have a piece of chocolate after lunch. I like to have one after dinner. Like just a little sweet something.
You know, this is a resolution you can make during the holidays.
That's right.
Because you're not giving anything up. You're still getting amazing taste, amazing flavor, real European chocolate. It's made overseas, all right? Because they're the best chocolatiers. We all know that. It's put together, and then we bring it here. And I would tell you, it's one of my favorite things to let people try at my house.
Yeah.
Because nobody believes that it's no added sugar. Nobody believes it. And then it's low calorie.
I don't believe it. I mean, so for me, it lets me think I've gotten my sweet, I've gotten my thing I need, the little sweet after dinner. You know what I'm talking about. Or like in the afternoon, like when it gets to like that 3 p.m., 4 p.m. lull and you just want to have a little something. But see, that's where we can make the mistake, right? If we have the wrong thing. So I love that this allows you to have that indulgence and have that moment without going over the top.
We have about 100 left in the truffles. Right, Rock? This could be the last time you see the truffles for the holidays. And by the way, please don't forget about our HSN credit card offer. It's $50. You use the HSN credit card for the first time, you get these basically free. All right? Get it home. It's the most that we do. So we have about 2 minutes left.
There we go.
So that was my bad. I was looking inside.
So if you get all truffles, that's what it looks like on the inside for all truffles. Look at it, full to the brim. All right, this is you walk in, you're going somewhere for the holidays, you pop this down and say, here you go, and everybody that's at the party or everybody that's there, or you leave it, and then you can use that box.
And I don't mind you don't mind the kids eating it.
Absolutely.
They're not going to be bouncing off the walls.
They're not sugared up, which is a big deal. And the combo, if you're getting the combo, looks like this on the inside. So you're getting, again, mini bars and truffles inside, but full to the brim. And I love that I can, sometimes you open a gift, it's over. This is the gift you keep opening every time you want to get another one, right? So this is the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, and I love how it's individually portioned.
Yes.
Because if you just want to bite of chocolate, you don't have to commit to an entire bar. Same with the mini bars.
That's right.
It is a very satisfying, relatively guilt-free. It still has fat in it because it's real chocolate. So that's smart. Take away the sugar, don't take away the flavor.
Yeah.
And the substitute that they use is amazing. You'll never know.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
So listen, in the combo, again, you're gonna have bars, and you're going to have, which are beautiful, and you're gonna have the diamonds, which are beautiful. So the combo, to me, if you've never tried us or you're gifting this to someone who's never tried us, get combo. Combo's the one that's gonna give them an opportunity to try red in a couple different ways. We do not do the truffles all the time. The truffles are very special. We only bring these out like in special occasions, like maybe Mother's Day will be the next time we see truffles.
Do you mind if I ask, hey, chef?
Yeah.
Have you ever had this chocolate before?
Do you ever try red?
I wanted to make sure he ate chocolate.
Okay, wait.
All right, tell him which one it is and let him pick.
Raspberry truffle, hazelnut truffle,
which one?
coconut truffle.
I like the raspberry truffle.
I was lurking in the corner going, are they going to ask me to...
No added sugar.
No way.
Yeah.
But it's sweet. It's totally sweet.
And satisfying.
The filling is gorgeous. That is lovely. Thanks for sharing, guys.
If we didn't say no sugar, you wouldn't know.
It's
going to cost you an egg roll.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you in a minute.
I got an hour with Chef in just a minute. Thanks, Chef, for coming over.
My turn.
Carrie,
yes.
You, as always make me smile. And you always do a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And you always bring wonderful stuff.
I try.
And I will miss you if you're not going to be in the show anymore, but you'll be in the show.
We'll
find something.
Sure. Maybe I'll see you next year. I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I'll be around.
I know.
I'll be around.
I love that.
We don't get the holidays off. Thank you, love.